I'm going to go over college football playoff rankings, but it's mostly the top 10 and realistic possibilities to get to the 14 college football playoff. And we know this is the last year for it. And I am not going to include Liberty or Tulane on this. If it was a 12 team, then it ties group of 5, possibly, but you get the whole point. It's not realistic. It goes as far as like Georgia, Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Alabama, Missouri, and Penn State. Missouri and Penn State, they have no shot at college football playoff. Easily. But in a 12 team, they would. And it's too bad this is not the year for it, because there's no true dominant team out there, whether you like it or not. What's the path for Georgia getting to the college football playoff? Win and you're in. Lose, then it becomes a little bit interesting, because it all kind of depends on what happens around them, and maybe and possibly they still could get in with a loss. A close loss to Alabama, but I don't know. That's the thing. Michigan should not lose to Iowa when in their end. If they lose to Iowa, they're done. Easy. I'm gonna just make this quick on the Washington/Oregon. When in your end. Even if Washington would lose, and maybe depending on other results, maybe they still get in. Just kind of like TCU a year ago with all those close wins and a loss in a Pac-12 title game in a team that you beat initially. So, I don't know. Obviously, Oregon, you lose, you're done. Florida State needs to beat Louisville in order to think about getting a 14 college football playoff. A loss, you're done. You're going to lose to a two-loss team in Louisville. So, I'm just saying, Ohio State, you have to just pray for chaos just to even think about getting in. You're not even playing your conference title game. That's the only thing I could say. Well, Texas, on the other hand, they have to win to even think about the chance of getting in. Because here's the problem. We know Michigan and the Pac-12 champion is going to get in. If Florida State were to win, that's 3 spots out the door. I mean, even if Georgia would beat Alabama, they don't have a chance. I mean, you're done for. You're going to be just basically be outside looking in. But even if you were to have the case of Alabama beating Georgia, they might pass you. I mean, even though you beat them head-to-head, I don't know. And the problem for Texas in this situation is Kansas State, yes, they're ranked, but the current college football playoff polls, but Kansas isn't. I mean, that's the problem. And you lost to a 2-loss Oklahoma team. If you don't lose to them, I think you might have got in. Have a chance just to win and you're in. I'm just telling the truth. I mean, but thank goodness this is the last year for it, the college football playoff rankings. For the 14 format, yeah, Kansas State is the only team that's ranked. Okay, Kansas State and Alabama, that's 2 ranked wins right there, right off the top. And it doesn't help that the Big 12 was down this year for Texas either. That's the truth. So, once again, I'm going to go over this just to make it clear. Georgia, you win, you're for sure in, but if you lose, then it becomes interesting. You might get left out. You might still get in. I don't know. Michigan, they should win, and they're definitely in. Even if they lose, they're done. They're done for. Then because look, they would lose to a 2-loss Iowa team. And yes, I know they're number 16, but still. Washington, win and you're for sure in. But if you lose, I think you could get left behind. You could. But it could be like the situation like TCU last year. If you lose, they lost in their Big 12 title game a year ago to Kansas State, and they still got it as a one-loss non-champion. Florida State, you have to win just in order to think about college football playoff. Lose and you're done. Even if you get into college football playoff, I am not sure you would win a college football playoff game, but that's besides the point. Because they would be undefeated. They should get in. I mean, Oregon, you have to win in order to think about getting in. Because really, it's kind of like that Pac-12 title game. Winner of that game gets for sure in. Loser, if it's definitely Oregon, they're done. I mean, Ohio State just needs to pray for chaos, like a Texas loss, because they're not a Florida State loss, and Alabama. I mean, that's truth. Michigan's shouldn't lose to Iowa. Let's just be clear. But I mean, the Pac-12 champion should be in. Michigan should be in. If Florida State were to lose, that would help them. That would, based on the rankings. And I'm not sure if Alabama might jump all those spots to just get in. I don't know. But if Alabama were to lose, that would really help you. I mean, that's the thing. Now Texas just has to win and you just wait, because I don't know if they would get in. It depends on the other results around them. Alabama didn't have to win just to even think about getting in. But even then, I am not sure. I have a feeling you still would get in with a win. It's a matter of Georgia. That's the thing. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe it. See you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, the ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So I make money off this. Of course, liking the video, commenting the video really helps the YouTube algorithm, so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell as well.